right, and we back with another episode of Hey, I'm Just Asking. And today, man, I haven't did this one in a while. So hey, man, what are y'all watching at the movies these days? Or what are y'all watching on TV? I'm about to give you a few good movies to check out. First, I want to go with the family movies, right? So I'm going to take you off Creed 3. Now, Creed 3, as far as boxing movies go, man, I like this movie because it actually had a plot. The dialogue was important to this movie. So it was a good movie. Especially the fighting scenes and the way they set the fighting scenes up was pretty good. It seems like Michael B. Jordan might be taking over the game. Yeah, but this was about him, going through his struggles. He's a success now. He's no longer boxing. But, a guy from his past who was dealing with him when they was both poor comes back into his life and his drama. Y'all know how that go when you got that hood friend. So, man, it was beautiful how they set it up. It had a message to it. It's good. It's a good family movie. So I suggest that y'all check this one out. Creed 3. It was a pretty good movie. Now I'm going to give you my other family movie. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantumania. Now this one, as far as the Ant-Man series go, this one was a little different, but it was cool because it kind of gave you a better visual. So if you into visuals, man, you will enjoy this movie as far as the graphics. As far as the plot go, it was okay. It was, like I said, the visuals drive this movie. It wasn't bad. It was good because, okay, I guess I would say you actually see why they have the powers that they have and how they use their powers more into depth. So it's a pretty good watch. How Hollywood is going lately, man. I gotta get the movies that I'm talking about, that y'all should go see. Is probably the best that they have to offer. So Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania was a pretty good one, man. Check that out. That's another good one as far as a family movie. Okay, now we're gonna talk about Luther, the Fallen Son. Now, I wasn't really into Luther. I was seeing the series, but I wouldn't really go check it out until I watched this movie, and this movie actually made me start checking out the Luther series. Now, with Luther, this one, like I said, it made me a fan just because, okay, like Luther, he has the skills to read people. He can go off just a conversation with you, your body language. If he go back with your history, like just by him talking to you, he can pretty much read you. So this was a good one. But in this movie, somebody framed him. So now he's locked up. And, he has to get out of that bind in order to find the person that framed him. So it was, if you like that espionage and movies where you got to think and try to be the detective as well while you watching a movie, man, you like Luther, the Fallen Son. This is a pretty good one, man. What is his name? Idris Elba did a pretty good job in this one. Like, this is why I like these movies anyway. The acting is at least a B+ on up. And I think Idris Elba did a good he did a good job in this movie. It's a lot of twists and turns. You know, you have to follow the script, but hey man, it's worth a watch. Now, we got to talk about my favorite, the movie that I've been waiting for a while. Now, when you want to talk about John Wick, there's no movies with action, man, that can compare to John Wick. It's like we thought he did it with The Matrix, but John Wick is a whole different type of element. Now, when we talk about John Wick, I'll probably say out of all the John Wick movies, this one probably actually has the most action. It's not really on a scale to 1 to 10. It's a 10 as far as the action level, and it only goes down to maybe an 8. Like the dialogue and the plot is there only to set up the action. Man, this was a good one because it was like whatever you thought John Wick couldn't do after the last one, oh yeah, John Wick is back. This was an outstanding movie. Like the action, the visuals, how they choreographed the fight scenes, man, all that was A1. This was a beautiful one. If for my John Wick fans, man, you gonna love this one. You gotta check out John Wick Chapter 4. This one was, man, definitely worth the wait, and man, it's gonna have you on your edge, the edge of your seat, because hey, look, man, it's so much to John Wick. You got the high table gunning for him again. You know, we don't know where it left off. We didn't know where he was with his right hand man. So man, this one all plays out to be like, I'll tell you the moral of this movie without spoiling it. Man, John Wick is a stand-up guy. The best hitman friend you'll ever have. So yeah, John Wick gets a 10 from me. And it's definitely worth a watch. Now, I'll give you one that I wouldn't even put in my movies to watch. And that was House Party. Now, for them to recreate House Party, I was like, man, how are they going to do this over? Now, I'm not going to bash this movie as far as to just say it was some trash. It was okay. This is another family movie. Or a movie where you'll get a laugh. Now, like the laughs, I won't say the laughs are a 10, but for me to laugh in a movie is pretty good because I don't really think, I don't really think they doing nothing funny now. The number one guy is Kevin Hart, and I don't really think he's funny, but hey, that's another blog. But House Party, it wasn't bad. It was a good B movie. Like, we don't have good B movies anymore, so I would say this one is, what I want to say, a dark horse. Or, look, if you ain't doing nothing, go ahead and check House Party out. But that's another one to watch. I don't know, man. Hey, I'm just asking, what y'all watching these days? And I figured I'd give you a few suggestions on some movies. I'm going to come back with the TV shows because the TV show's on fire. But I don't know, man. Like this video, share this video, comment, and subscribe. Hey, I'm just asking.